+2 MXGP. Okay, Prado. Oh, Seawood. Saw. Oh, and both guys going down hard. Ah, look, he's bleeding.
After the shortest of breaks, we're back to complete our racing trilogy here in Mantova. The track has been given a minor facelift for this one, just to keep the riders on their toes for this 10th round of the 2020 FIM Motocross World Championship. It may be late September, but only now are we entering the second half of the season. In MXGP, defending champion Tim Geiser now holds the red plate for the first time this year, after a spectacular MXGP on Lombardia. While Tom Vial has extended his lead in MX2, despite a troubled race 2 at the weekend. Whatever next at the MXGP of Città di Mantova and the MXGP of Europe.
It's round 10 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Città di Mantova. Swinging into action like Tarzan this weekend. Gifting for Diga Procross Gas, who picked up the first Foxhole Shot Award of the day. Iago Geert's already up into second. Oh, and gifting everybody else positions. So Iago Geert leads. Here's Olsen in 6th place, but he charges up the inside of Hara and into 4th. Geert, your race leader again, just like he did on Sunday, makes another mistake. Geert's now in 7th place. As Vial under attack from Thomas Olsen. The gap between all three of them, 1.9 seconds. Olsen this time down the inside, he's got to get his elbows out, he does. He forces Vial wide, Vial tries to respond, can't find a way through. Olsen now second. And a change for the lead here on the final lap, Olsen. But Renault will respond immediately. Oh, they almost touch in the air. Olsen takes the lead and almost falls in the next corner. Thomas Olsen, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing, crosses the line to win MX2 Race 1. Fly Racing 15-second board up for the final time for MX2. Renault's upside down, I think, in turn 1. Watson down as well. But it's Vial who leads, and we know what happens when he gets there. You cannot afford that guy a foxhole shot. 39 and 14. So Van der Moosdijk now up in a second. Geerts is there, but he just can't find a way through. Been like this now for what, 3 laps? Oh, and both feet off the pegs. Oh, he went inside, outside, and Geert was through. Geerts down the inside of Van der Moosdijk. That's where he fell in race 1. Olsen went through. It was a mistake in the waves for Van der Moosdijk. Again, out of line, out of shape. Whoa! This time he carves a new line down the inside. And Beaton loses 2 in 1 turn. And Iago Geert's looking to charge down the inside. And he gets on the gas. Down the inside. Oh! Vial closed the door. then Olsen is your overall winner for the second time this week. The Red Bull KTM rider wins race 2. It's only going to be good enough for second overall because the victory will belong to Thomas Kjær Olsen. Back-to-back wins for the Dane. Thomas Kjær Olsen, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing, stands on the top step again. Third overall, Roman Mostak, F&H Kawasaki MX2 Racing. Tom Vial, second overall. The red plate still attached to the front of that Red Bull KTM. Another crazy day at the office, folks. Ka-ching! Round 10 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Mantova. 30 minutes plus 2 laps, MXGP Race 1 about to get underway. Prado looked like he grabbed the foxhole shot. But it's Prado, Cairoli, Siwa, Fevre, Siwa, now Cairoli third, so striking quickly, the number 91. See how deep it was, Fevre couldn't get on the gas. These three starting to pull clear of Tony Cairoli at the moment. Tony Cairoli took over the championship leader's red plate 2 rounds ago, held it for just 1 round. Geiser now has it fixed on the front of his Honda, and he is closing in on Cairoli. He does to Fevre what Prado did to him a lap ago, but good drive this from the number 3, gets alongside, but they're almost touched through the middle of the wave section. Siwa just hangs on for that second place though. Clement de Sau under attack from Coldenhoff. Wow, where did that drive come from, Glenn? Charges down the inside, forced the issue. Siwa alongside, decides not to go double. Squares off, is going to go the long way round, but Prado knows that he's there, can control the inside. It's the closest he's got to a pass, Jeremy Siwa, in this race. And Jorge Prado takes the win in race 1 here. Siwa second, Romain Fevre third, the top 3 separated by 3.4 seconds. Tony Cairoli comes home in 4th place, and Tim Geiser in 5th. The gap now down to 3 points between Geiser and Cairoli at the top of the championship. MXGP Race 2, 30 minutes plus 2 laps, the 10th round of the FIM Motocross World Championship. Tim Geiser looking good, but so too Romain Fevre. De Sau spins up and then gets hooked up, coming out of the turn. Unceremoniously dumped to the ground, the number 25. Geiser is there in 2nd. Paulin is 3rd, Cairoli 4th, Siwa is 5th. Prado in 6th place, closest to us now, around the outside, and then cuts to the inside of the Yamaha rider. Side by side, and he looks to find his way through on the Swiss, and he does. Whoa, how tight do you want it, guys? Fevre being harassed left, right, and centre. Geiser tries to get on the gas, not able to find a way through. The first look over the shoulder from Romain Fevre, number 3. Oh, and Siwa down. Siwa picks himself up. Is that Siwa? Siwa has launched his bike over the fence, going from bad to worse for the number 91. Oh, and Geiser throws it away. Paulin will go through. Geiser tries to do a practice start to keep him back there, but All of a sudden, Paulin up in the second. Geiser now third. Cairoli fourth. Game on for the championship rivals. And Cairoli trying to strike immediately. Big panic rev there from Geiser. He launches down the inside of Paulin. Paulin not having any of it. Wow, talk about spiking the heart rates. Kawasaki wouldn't have had a Grand Prix victory in the Premier class since Clermont de Sal, Russia 2018. Romain Febvre, he crosses the line. He is absolutely ecstatic with the win. Romain Febvre, your overall winner. Jorge Prado, second overall. Tim Geiser, third, but maintains his grip on the championship leader's red plate.
Here we are, round 11, the MXGP of Europe, and what I thought we'd talk about today is the start and the first couple of corners. When you look down towards the gates on the left-hand side, the right as we look down, the circuit closes in very, very quickly, which makes turn one already tighter than it is. It's already more than 90 degrees, around about 110 degrees. As we charge down into turn two, again, it's about 160 degrees for turn two. Expect there to be lots of carnage going in for the first couple of corners. But as the race develops, expect the riders to swing a little bit out and then in again for turn two for an increased flow. Hope that helps. Enjoy the race. Here's MX2 Race 1.
And Vial hanging off the back of his KTM. Once again, he's right there. Kiet's right behind him, actually. Isaac Gifting in there. Diga Procross Gas. Conrad Muse in fourth place. Maxime Renault on that yellow Yamaha is next. And a mistake there immediately. And he's been pushed back to fourth, Jago Kietz. This might work out for Jago Kietz, actually, because every time Renault goes wide, that leaves the door open for Kietz to go through, and he has done, but there's going to be bar banging. Jago Kietz goes now into second. Muse may launch the attack here. Whoa, out of control. Rodeo style for Sandner. Muse goes through. Here's Beaton finding his way past the fading Sandner. So Beaton now up into fourth. Gifting moving up into fifth. Olsen will soon follow into sixth place as well, and he does. Roman Mostite is out. The F&H Kawasaki rider. Oh, and whoa, Jago Kietz, a double wheel slide going into that turn. How did he stay up? Vial is going to be picking up his 10th race win of the season. Kietz second. Great ride for Conrad Muse in third. Watson down the inside. Van der Moostijk getting past on the first lap. Geerts is going to be up the inside. Nicely done. He stays low, comes up short though, but he does go through in the third. There's going to be a retaliation pass from here. Cuts back to the inside, Roman Motocross, just a little too tight perhaps. And Vial going down the inside of Watson. Could be bars banging here. Well, Watson just let him have that one in the end. And Jago Geerts this time down the inside of Watson. In the same way that Vial made a move past the 919 a lap ago. Trying to get creative, Jago Geerts. He's been in around the outside a couple of times. Cuts back to the inside. Will he try it again at the top of the hill? Sets himself up. Vial knows he's there. Look, slows the pace right down. And Geerts has to go. He does. And the most like all of a sudden looks a little bit nervous. Leaves the door open. Gets the distance. Just about stays ahead. But Olsen lunges down the inside, takes over fourth. That's going to put him on the podium. Geerts will take the win. Jago Geerts, your overall winner. He goes 2-1, Vial 1-2. Olsen on the podium for the third time. Championship remains at 46 points between Vial and Geerts.
We were in Imola with all our fans. It's on home soil. We had a little bit of pressure, of course, to win this title in Italy, and at last he did it, and it was great.
It was a special moment, and the last year, 2019, I won in Italy, in Imola. The team is from Italy, and even like many Slovenian fans traveled to there, and it was just an unbelievable day. You know, the season went really nice. You know, I had many GP wins. I was feeling great all season. I remember it was really hot. With Tony, we have a nice battle. I think we passed each other a couple of times. We have a great race. The racing was really clean, nice, interesting, intense.
Micho was a rider. I appreciate what he did at the Nations in US, I think it was, in 18. He was passing even Rogzen in the races. So I said, my God, this is a rider we have to sign.
I felt at home straight away. I knew this is the bike that I belong on. I knew it was a good decision and I was very grateful. At the start of the year, I never really thought about the names or whatnot or who they were. I kind of just believed that I was going to be as good as them. After this injury, it's kind of taken me a little bit to get back that same mentality. Everything's a set procedure here and you've got to follow it. It makes sure that nothing gets missed. And I really like that sort of structure. It gives me a lot of confidence and I'm really happy with how everything's been working.
Maybe it's true, when you have to win again, you put on yourself a little bit more of pressure because everybody expects that the world champion is going to win again.
Winning is tough, but defending is even tougher because, you know, you have a target on your back, so you really have to be on the top of your game. I won many heat races, but didn't win the overall yet. Many times I get one really good start and one really good moto, and then the other one is so-so. For the future, I will work on it, try to make two consistent start and consistent motos to get the overall as well.
Pass Pawn coming up. Whoa, light at the back end as you scrub your way past the 9-time world champion, Mitch.
I love the word that everyone uses to describe that one, pass pawn. Definitely looked better than what it felt like. The rut actually caved in. I kind of came around the turn and I thought, oh no, I better hold on as tight as I can here. After I did the pass, I was like, okay, calm down, keep going, keep going. There's still a long way to go.
What it counts is championship, but of course, you know, as a racer, I want to win GPs as well. We can see that everybody is making mistakes because, you know, the pace, you don't have a lot of time to recover. For the mental side, it's not easy.
After the injury, the target is still to get a top 10 and get maybe some podiums before the end of the season.
I would love a moto win. That one would really top it off for the year.
MXGP Race 1 about to get underway. And it's Prado with the orange boots. Geiser right there in second. Good start that for Koldenoff. He's in fourth, but it's Fevre in second. Fevre second. Dylan Walsh, JM Honda. Oh! A problem there. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is Dylan Walsh of New Zealand leading MXGP Race 1 on a JM Honda? Geiser opening up an advantage whilst they're in second position. Look at this train of riders. Geiser will try to go the outside line again. He gets better drive than Walsh this time. He's alongside the Kiwi. A challenge for the lead, and Geiser is through. Prado charges down the inside of Walsh into second just before the end of lap 5. Does find his way past, so the Australian passed the Kiwi into third place. Fevre has gone down either at the waves, just before the finish line. And Cairoli also getting aggressive down the inside. Siwa loses 2 positions in about 300 metres. And Koldenoff now up into third place. Prado lets him have it as well. Koldenoff up to second. The Geiser fans can't look, and Geiser daren't look behind him either. He can hear a bike behind him, he just doesn't know which one it is. Geiser hits the line, he takes the race win here. Koldenoff second, just 1.2 seconds behind. Round 11 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, MXGP Race 2. Koldenoff holds a nice tight line, gives himself plenty of room to work as well. Coming into turn 2, Geiser almost goes down. Geiser already making a move on Prado, looks back across at the young Spaniard, bossing the front of the race early, again looking back to see where the threat is coming from. Tim Geiser. And Prado, has he thrown away a podium? Think he may have done. So Prado out of second place and taking a long time to get going as well. And Geiser throws away the race lead. Cairoli leads, and the Italian fans here absolutely love that. It just tips over, and then something happened, just bobbled and threw the leg over, and that was Fevre also. That's twice now Fevre's got caught in moments like that. Cairoli leads. Jorge Prado, wonder what kind of a knock, apart from the confidence the Spaniard had. And Fevre knew he was there. Tried to counter it, but then he got ran wide. Tony Cairoli will cross the line. He will take the race win here. Geiser wins the Grand Prix for the first time this year, round 11. 47 points, Cairoli second, Koldenoff third.
So our triple header here in Mantova is finally over. Tim Gajser has extended his lead in the MXGP Championship, while Tom Vialle reigns supreme at the summit of the MX2 standings. We'll be back next week with the best bits from Madrid in the MXGP of Spain. Stay strong, AJ. Ciao.